The island is a great size, but these countertops, I hate, and this hardware, I hate.
Kayla's a fashion influencer who's reluctantly agreed to move back to her and her husband's hometown in Colorado, since he wants more space now that they both work from home.
I'm already moving here before I want to, so the least
therefore,
I
get a nice bathroom.
Yes!
But Ben thinks room for his hobbies is more important than her luxe finishes.
This, I love. This is the archery range right here.
Well, if it fits an archery range.
Can these two find a middle ground?
I could see some potential if we could change a bunch.
That's just a bunch of dollar signs for me. And then you can help me with the pasta later.
Okay. Can you get me a knife?
Good.
Yes, I will get you a knife. We're gonna use my recipe today. I'm a consultant for a technology firm.
And I am a social media and art director for a gown designer. I'm also a fashion influencer on social media with thousands of followers.
We'll roll it out by hand for a little bit and then the machine for a little bit.
We both grew up here in northern Colorado.
We've been together for almost 6 years and we've been married for almost 2 years.
It's not just the two of us. We have a rambunctious dog named Bella. Ben is very laid back. I'm much more creative and you are much more analytical.
Thank
you.
You're welcome.
And I need an onion.
We flew back to Colorado and are staying with Ben's parents in Loveland for a week to find a house. It's a lot, but I needed to see houses in person instead of just online.
You want to do this like this every week when you move out here?
We currently live in Chicago.
Thankfully, we can work anywhere else.
We knew we wanted to eventually be back where our parents were for when we had kids, but I think with us both working from home, it just sped up our need for more space. But if it was completely up to me, I would have stayed in Chicago for probably about 2 more years. I think long term it'll be good. It's just it's a tough adjustment for me.
I definitely want like an open concept. I have to have a gas stove in our kitchen. That's the only way to cook, in my opinion.
I want a very particular kitchen. Matte black cabinets, brushed gold hardware, white countertops. Definitely hardwood floors throughout. I hate carpet on the main levels.
All I see are dollar signs falling.
I just want it to look like a showroom. It's not that hard. I really would love a space that I could use as like a closet office. I like to call it a cloffice, a closet office. As you know, a part-time influencer, I have an influx of clothes, but I'm also working from home full-time, so I need a space that I can do both.
What are you thinking of spending?
I think we're looking to try and stay in that 450 range. This is gonna be our first house. It's not the only house, so we don't necessarily have to buy every single thing that we want. Ranches have better resale value.
Who wants to look at a ranch? I always grew up in a 2-story though.
Oh.
So I really want like a 2-story. I want an all-white craftsman
So you're
style
saying
home. But
ranch because it's 1 story.
Well, ranches have bigger basements here in Colorado. I've got tons of hobbies. Love mountain biking, hiking, archery. I need to be able to practice my archery, and I want an unfinished basement that I'll always have access to that I can build an archery range in. As long as we're, within a 20-minute drive of the city, I think it'd be good. Our real estate agent's biggest hurdle will be finding everything that Kayla wants in a house for the price that I want to pay.
They're starting off at a house in the town of Windsor, about 20 miles southeast of Fort Collins.
there are white houses in this neighborhood.
Do you think the one we're looking at today is going to be your white house?
I think it is. How much is this place?
It's like almost $500,000. So for a first house, that seems way out of our price range.
It's not that much over.
Why would I even bring them here? They need to see what their money's going to buy them. They've got some tastes that are going to be difficult to hit at their, what they're wanting to spend. So it's my job to go through those things which are really important to them in each home we look at and see what fits best.
John, you took me to a white house. Two-story.
I'm listening to you.
So it's not a ranch.
No.
It's not a ranch. You guys are gonna have to compromise on this one.
Yeah, huge garage.
I love the outside.
It's got great
Might
curb appeal.
need to change out the brick color.
See,
Whitewash it.
Just
Already
change the
trying-
bricks. Just put new bricks.
already trying to change stuff.
Oh, we have hardwood floors.
Oh, I hate this layout. With the ranch, everything is a lot more open. The kitchen's not too bad. This island is awesome. I can definitely make some pasta on here.
Look at the stove.
That's not good at all.
These are brown, not black. I want the brushed gold hardware. I don't know, this just...
They're already a great color. I don't know why we would need to have matte. 2 years ago, she was all about farmhouse and white kitchens, and now it's about matte black and brushed gold. I don't even know what it's gonna be in the next couple of years, so that seems like it could be really expensive, and it'd be nice if she was okay with some of the basic finishes.
At the amount that you want to pay, you're gonna have to give up a few things, okay? Or compromise.
I don't know, I just kind of want everything to be like exactly what I want when I move in.
And that is the problem. You want everything to be done for you, right? The reality is it's not going to be.
I hate being put back in my place as far as what is within our means for our first house. It's not fun. I don't like being realistic. I wish I could just walk into a house and everything be exactly the way I want it.
Well, that's not too bad. I'd have my archery range. I think you could probably put it in here. It might be long enough. It's a decent size, even for not being a ranch. This is a huge garage. You could almost do an archery range in here because it seems like longer than the basement. This is awesome. This is like the best garage I've ever seen.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's a win for you, John.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
This is a huge deck.
Oh, wow. This is an awesome backyard.
Bella would go crazy back here.
Yeah, she would really love this. I don't even know where to start.
How many bedrooms is this?
This is a 4-bedroom.
That's nice.
It'd be great for photos. I could do my try-on sessions probably on this wall, so I have the light coming in. Okay.
Second
Would this
room.
work
This could be my office, yeah. I might have to get a bigger desk. I'm used to working out of the living room, so.
I like the vaulted ceilings.
It's kind of weird how there's no door into the bathroom.
I don't know about these finishes.
They look fine.
I hate these countertops.
That's
they kind of
good.
look like they belong on a floor. I need nice finishes. It makes all the difference. I'm already moving here before I want to, so the least
Therefore,
I can
I
have.
get a nice bathroom.
Yeah, the least I can have is not a floor for my countertops.
I know Kayla is compromising by moving a little bit sooner than she had expected, but there has to be some give and take. Not every little detail has to be perfect. You know, you get a lot of house, and that garage is awesome. The main level does seem, you know, kind of cramped. It's not as open as I'd like, and it doesn't have that gas stove.
I love that it has enough space for my cloffice and, you know, a full guest bed, but I would want to change out almost all of the finishes here.
Which would get pretty pricey for it already being up there.
You're on
It
the
doesn't help that we only have a week or so to get
No.
it done.
So, with the pressure on, they're hoping this next place, a less expensive house also in Windsor, will be the one.
John, it's not white.
How are you? No, it's not white. You're gonna have to have a little bit of give and take here, right?
Did you see it online?
Yeah, I pulled it up briefly. I didn't look too much into it. I kind of just clicked on the link.
Kayla and Ben have a week to find a house before they return to Chicago, so the pressure's on their broker to find them something that'll please them both.
They are very, very different people. They have different tastes. This particular home does have an unfinished basement. It has a large garage, and it does have probably the nicest finishes. I think it fits well with what they want.
John, it's not white.
How are you? No, it's not white, but it is brand new.
Didn't I say ranch?
You're gonna have to have a little bit of give and take here, right? This is one to look at.
Oh, wow, the stairs are right here.
Stairs are right there, huh?
These floors I can deal with. I like that. But this light fixture, this is so ugly.
You're gonna have to use your imagination. There's a lot to be done to bring it up to what you're gonna want.
Okay.
Okay?
Except we're looking to pay $450 and this house is already over that. Oh, look at this.
All right.
Gas stove. That's perfect for my cooking.
I do really like these countertops.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
fit your vibe. And look, it has our black cabinets too that you wanted.
Okay, those are not black. These are a brown.
Well, I mean, it's pretty close, isn't it?
I think Ben really needs to understand where I'm coming from. Fashion and style are so important to me because it's what I do for a living. I am definitely very particular, and I don't think anything's wrong with that.
The issue that I see is there's no fence. We bring Bella in here without a fence, she's gonna be running for the hills and we'll never see her again. That's gonna be a lot of landscaping that we're gonna have to do.
Can we just talk about how there is carpet in the living room?
Yes, this is fantastic.
No, I don't understand. We have hardwood throughout and then it just stops. I hate it.
It's nice and cozy.
You know I won't budge with the carpet.
Well, it's a little on the smaller side. It's got a decent length, but it's probably not long enough for the archery range. You know, a ranch would have a bigger basement, which could have better for resale.
I think this is perfect size.
Oh, wow. This, I love. This is
I
the
know what
archery
you-
range right here.
The archery
I don't even
range.
need to have a huge basement.
Well, if it fits an archery range, you know it's a good garage. I could probably live with carpet upstairs. It's just the main level that I will not have.
Could this be your office or just a loft space?
I think it's just like a bonus.
It's a flex space.
These
I already know what you're
lights
thinking.
are haunting me. They're all over this house.
I didn't even notice the lights. 6 months from now, what if the light vibes change and then we have to go replace even more lights? This is gonna be a nightmare. I like the vaulted ceilings.
It's good size. Ooh, I do love the countertops
Yes.
in here as well. I do not like the shower though.
What's wrong with the shower?
It's so boring and standard.
Those are things you can change out over time if you want
Yeah,
to.
it just doesn't feel very luxe at all. Might
that
change
feels
out
nice.
some faucets.
Of course. So one of these will be my office and one would be yours.
They're a little small.
I think this is a perfect office space though.
Okay, and then this is just the third bedroom. This might work. Some shelves, we do a full-length mirror.
But you hate the light, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, all those are going.
This house is already priced more than what we want, and we have to buy a backyard, basically. And there's all these cosmetic changes and new lights and everything that you have. That's just a bunch of dollar signs for me. But I absolutely love that garage, and it's got my gas stove.
The countertops are great. I mean, there's definitely enough space for a cloffice. I could see some potential if we could change a bunch.
If you want everything you guys want, you've got to go higher, okay? And if you can't go higher, there's just certain things you're gonna have to accept.
I don't know, I'm already giving up
definitely-
living in Chicago. I have so many things that I just don't want to budge on yet.
But since they only have a week to find a place, and Kayla's not compromising, Jon's decided to expand their search.
Where are we?
I have no idea where we are. I think we might be in Kansas.
Where are we?
I have no idea where we are. I think we might be in Kansas right
We
now.
are definitely not in Chicago.
Ben and Kayla have come to the Fort Collins, Colorado area to find a house, and they have no time to waste.
Bottom line, we have a week to find our first home together, and I'm honestly pretty stressed about it.
It's $50,000 under what we want to spend.
Okay, that's nice, but this is a whole new extreme.
Severance is a great community. It is quickly growing. And you know, there's a saying that we drive until we qualify. I mean, if they were 10 miles west, they're paying $50,000 more.
I like that it's a ranch.
It's not white.
There are certain things I know that you're not going to like, and that's okay, because with $50,000, You've got the room to do some things to it that bring it up to your standards, which are very high, by the way. It is not exactly what they want, but who gets exactly what they want?
Oh, nice.
There's
nice and
hardwood.
big.
You've got hardwood floors, and you've got bedrooms immediately to the right as you come in.
This is a great size, good natural light.
Yeah.
I hate that there's carpet. Well, it's on the main floor.
Everything's on the main floor.
Yeah, it should be all hardwood.
It is a ranch.
It's a ranch.
That's right.
Everything's on the main floor, but you still want carpet in your bedrooms. Pretty nice bathroom.
Linoleum countertops are miserable.
I think this is just fine.
Details matter. They matter in your outfits, they matter in your job, and they definitely matter in your home. It's those small details that sometimes Ben doesn't really think about.
All
All
right,
right.
is this another the same
Oh, I'm sorry.
size?
Yeah. This would be a perfect office for me. Yeah.
All right.
We're going down here first. All right. This is phenomenal. How much bigger of a basement could you even want?
You know, growing up, I always dreamed about what type of unfinished basement would be in my first home.
Big enough for an archery range?
Yeah, this is definitely big enough for an archery range.
All right, the island is a great size, but these countertops I hate, and this hardware I hate, and the cabinets are brown.
It's too bad we can't change out hardware, right?
Yeah. Again, an option, right? You're 50,000 under what you want to spend. So there's a lot of things you can do.
I just want a custom kitchen, that's it.
I love how open this is.
The
This is
layout
really nice.
of the kitchen is really nice.
It has the gas stove already too. If we're having to make these matte black and then paint them, I don't know, neon green in 2 years, depending on how your vibe changes, that could get really expensive.
My taste in home decor and clothes definitely changes quite frequently, but I think that's what you have to do to stay relevant and fresh.
This is the main bedroom.
Good size.
Yeah, I really like it.
The carpet would have to go.
So, why would carpet need to leave from the bedroom?
With a ranch house, it's all one level. I just would want all of the floors
What does
to
it
be
matter
hardwood.
if in a 2-level house you have wood floors down here and carpet up here, but when you bring the main bedroom from here down to here, now it has to be different flooring?
Yeah,
Why?
I would rather do an area rug.
So take out the carpet, put hardwood down, and then put carpet on top.
This is between you guys.
This is my full-time hobby, decorating a home, right?
Look, I
Okay.
understand you're compromising by moving here, but let's not go crazy.
Okay, but look at the countertops.
I don't
And
see an
there's
issue
no
with these
bathtub.
countertops. I mean, the backyard isn't huge, but it's a lot of room for Bella. This deck is really nice.
Yeah, the deck's great.
This place has great bones. It has an absolutely amazing basement for the archery range. I think this open layout is great, and it's got the gas stove.
I do like the layout of the kitchen. I just would definitely want to change out almost all the finishes in this place.
Because it's under the price we want to pay, a lot of the cosmetic stuff could easily be done.
The location is something that I am just not sure about.
But as you get further out of the city, homes are more affordable.
I'm just nervous. We're only here for a week, and it's a lot to decide in such a short amount of time with such a lifestyle change.
I want to be able to give John a call before our flight, so I think we got some stuff to talk about.
After an intense week of house searching in northern Colorado, Ben and Kayla are heading back to Chicago, but not before they figure out which place to make an offer on.
Let's talk about the White House because I love the outside of it. It also had hardwood throughout the whole main level.
It had an amazing garage, plenty of room for archery, but it's not a ranch. It didn't have a gas stove.
And I would definitely want to change out some of those finishes.
That house was really, really expensive. Every time we start talking about cosmetic changes, we see dollar signs.
So let's talk about the new house. I love that it's a 2-story, but you know, it's just not white.
The basement was kind of on the smaller side, but that garage is so big, I could just put the archery range there. It has the gas stove too. It did have the countertops you like.
I love those countertops. I think I would just want to do some cosmetic updates. I don't think it's anything crazy.
The thing that worried me was the backyard. That's gonna be really expensive to put together. Well, I wanna talk about the ranch. we would be saving $50,000.
That $50,000 is gonna go right back into all of the upgrades that I'm wanting to do in that house.
But it already has a gas stove in there.
Great, we wouldn't have to replace one stove, but we'd need to paint the cabinets, add hardware, add backsplash, and change out the countertops.
It has an incredible basement.
It's really far from Fort Collins.
Is this just the first of many lights to come down?
Yeah, I think there's about 6 of these in the loft.
Well, it was a pretty tough decision, but we went ahead with the new build. Even though it's not a ranch, it does have a really open feel, and it has an awesome kitchen with the gas stove that I wanted.
We did end up paying $476 just because it had a ton of space for all of his hobbies, and it had some of the finishes that I would love to keep in the house.
And the ones that aren't, we can deal with.
Did you turn off the electricity?
I sure did.
Okay. My cloffice is going to go in the south-facing bedroom because the natural light is so good up there. I have compromised with Ben too, and we will just be ripping out the living room carpet for right now and then keeping the upstairs carpet for the time being. I haven't even thought about the faucet yet.
What's wrong with the faucet? There is so much room in that huge garage. My archery range definitely gonna fit in there. There you are.
It was definitely hard for us to leave Chicago. I know the day we put in the offer, I shed a couple tears, but overall, I think we're really excited to be in a new space, kind of start this new chapter, and I get to go back to Chicago for work on occasion. Woo!
Yay!
It worked! Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm exhausted. This process has been crazy. I'm really excited, but I think I need a nap.